So this question might look a little familiar. How do we solve a question like this? Well, we know that one way is to use BEDMAS and to start by dividing both sides by 3, and then we'd add 1, and then we divide by 2, and we'd get the answer for x. We could do that, but actually what you might find if you did that was you'd start working with fractions pretty quickly, because if you divided both sides by 3, you divide that by 3, and you divide that by 3, now you have 5 over 3, which is a fraction, can't be turned into an integer, and then you're solving with fractions, which can be a bit of a headache sometimes. So let's look at another way of solving this. And the way we can solve that is by getting rid of these brackets. Now, we know that if we multiply anything into a bracket, we're multiplying, if what's in the bracket is a sum or a difference, if we're adding or subtracting two or more terms, that number on the outside multiplies with each term. So 3 times 2x minus 1. That means 3 times 2x, and then 3 times negative 1. So 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 6x minus 3 is now what this is equal to. We just substituted 3 times 2x is 6x, 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, and it equals 5. If you remember what we did with polynomials and multiplying a monomial with a polynomial, that's exactly what we did here. Now we have an expression with no brackets, which might make it easier to solve. It's a two-step equation in this case, so we know how to solve that. First, we get rid of the negative 3. We add 3 to both sides. So 3 and negative 3 cancel out. 5 and 3 is 8. 6x equals 8. Divide both sides now by 6. X is equal to 4 over 3. 4 over 3 becomes 1 1/3, and that's the answer to your question. And again, I'll leave it up to you to prove that that is correct.